From McCormick Place in Chicago, this is GRAPH EXPO 14, and we'd like to introduce you all to Larry Blue, who's the COO of Bell & Howell. Welcome.
Thank you,
to
Roger.
our little niche here at the show.
Pleasure.
Well, Bell & Howell has got a lot of story to tell this year, and there's so much going on in the industry. Where do you fit your company into this whole project?
Well, you know, Bell & Howell is a company that's been around and in the print and mail industry for 75 years, a company that's over 100 years old.
Right.
Has a history of innovation.
Right.
And I think as the year goes by and you'll see some additional kinds of innovative announcements from the company. We've launched a new program, new product called Carton Wrap, which is, I like to think of it as enveloping for packages. Very interesting custom-made boxes that wrap around a sized item and labels it and sorts it and sends it out. So very interesting technology.
Well, all of these changes brought on by digitalization and all these other factors, you have inkjet technology, you have all this, and Lord knows what else is coming around the corner. We have all this, and you talk about the changes to the print shop. That's got to be an interesting proposition for companies such as yours, where a lot of that is done, as opposed to the long, big run houses.
Yeah, I think the whole document composition and that whole process, we see a lot of opportunity for some of our software products, where we see the print shop becoming more complicated, a lot more done in software, a lot more done up front, and as a result, the ability to integrate all of those workflows and to integrate and add efficiency to those workflows through different kinds of products like our ADF IQ product has been an area of focus for us and will continue to be a growth area for Bell & Howell.
Well, we had a little discussion before the interview about what's been brought from the back of the house now to the front of the house, and where does that all go? That's all part of that whole workflow process.
Exactly.
And it's all brought on by the customization that's available.
And the ability to digitize and compose right up front. Absolutely.
It's just amazing what's going on. What's your position as far as the Postal Service going on? You've been touching that business forever and ever, and it seems to be almost in constant turmoil.
And you know, Roger, we talked about this again right before the interview. I'm brand new to this industry.
Right.
I came out of the communications and semiconductor industry, spent a little bit of time in printed electronics, which is an area that this industry is starting to look at because you can use a lot of the same equipment. But it would be, I think, presumptuous of me to suggest anything to the Postal Service. Since I really don't know this business that well yet, I will say that with what's happening in e-commerce, what's happening in parcels and those kinds of things, I think you know, the Postal Service is getting into that in a big way. They're providing last mile delivery service, and I think taking advantage of existing capital investments and personnel investments that they have in order to capitalize on that growing business.
Well,
I think that's great.
You in your position now are in a key position to advise and consent and whatever you want to call it as far as that postal system is concerned, because
maybe next year.
It's really going to
it's going to change. It's going to change a lot.
Been a pleasure.
Thank you, Roger.
Very big pleasure.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Bell & Howell, and appreciate you taking time and stopping by.
Thank you so much. Take care.